Good morning. Cheers, everyone. Freezing. 0 degrees. It is so cold in here. It is so cold in here. Hang on, I need to start off I didn't start the chat script. Really need to automate this. Who's got time? Okay, chat script is up. Hi, everyone. Seriously, oh my god. The heat has been going for half an hour and it's just really cold in here. I need to warm up. Oh, chat is not on the screen. Hang on.
Super chat!
Oh! Crazy boy! Thank you for the new place. Excellent. I'll put it towards my new ceiling. Hang on, I seriously, I can't use my fingers. Hang on. Come on, chat, wake up. There we go. Thanks, crazy boy. Appreciate it. Oh, I need to warm up first. Even my lips. Freezing.
Is it Christmas says, what was that mystery white box on the roof you showed?
Mystery white box on the roof. Oh, it's an emergency light system. So yeah, I had about like 30 people let me know what it was. It's an emergency light. It's designed to light up before the power goes out.
Is it Christmas says thank you?
No worries. Oh, worries. Sorry, I really don't mean to be such a wuss when it comes to the cold, but it really, like, my watch still says 0 degrees. It might be warmer outside, but in here, I don't know, it's just really cold. I might go turn my toaster oven on and just sit near it, like bring it over here. I'm so not prepared for this stream. I'm letting everyone know I'm not prepared. I mean, I've got a stencil I've not even opened. I hope it's okay. And a board, and I've got no space on my desk to work.
Is it Christmas says cold? Do you want some of this 42-degree heat in the UK? Hottest day on record in the UK today.
I heard it's pretty hot in Europe. Sorry, folks. I know you're having a heat wave. I don't mean to complain, really. We have our share of heat waves here as well. Although we're probably more used to it than you all are, because you wouldn't have as much air conditioning and stuff, I guess, in your homes.
Is it Christmas says, can you send some cold here, please?
Oh. It's going to take a long time to get there. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, okay, I'll try not to complain. I just can't use my fingers at the moment. Anyway, my desk is absolutely it's covered. I need to clean my desk off before we can even do anything. I've got containers of boards to pack. Oh no, I dropped one. Where'd it go? Anyway, doesn't matter. And I've got trays of boards to test, and I've got piles of panels to inspect. I've got a big order I'm doing, and I've got, oh, this is just some of them, hundreds of bags to pack stuff into. And I didn't want to do a packing testing stream today like I did the other week, whenever it was. It felt like last week, but I'm sure it was like, was it a month ago, whatever. So I'm not going to, but I haven't had a chance to tidy my desk up. Well, there's no, if you saw the state of my floor, I've got...
Is it Christmas says wanted to actually ask you, did you ever do any more development on your component inventory website system, not the LED storage system, just?
You mean on my parts? Yeah, I use my parts myself, and I do work on it, but I'm not making it front facing anymore. It's not for public use. I won't be launching it for public. Some patrons still have access that had before, but I'm not adding new patrons to it either. It was turning into a project that wasn't worthwhile for me. It was adding features that I didn't need for other people, and it just, yeah. So I went back to just using it for myself. Oh, there is such thing as floor space. It's
Jack Mac says, have you seen Sprite's Mini S32S3 pinball machine?
Is it Christmas says open source it?
No, I'm not open sourcing it. Sorry, it's I've got yeah, no. It's my tool I wrote for me originally, and I'm going to keep using it for me, and it's yeah. I don't think I'm going to be open sourcing it. I have not seen Sprites Mini ESP32 S3 pinball machine. Hang on, let me. You're a mod now, Jack McMack. You want to post a link? I need to say hi to everyone in the chat.
CRS1 says trade secrets your.
It's not about trade secrets. It's just the tool is just written for me, right? And how I work and whatever. And it's not in a state to be open source. It's not. The code is not great. To make it an open, the amount of effort I have to put in to make it an open source project.
Is it Christmas
is too
says
big.
too much personal involvement? Your choice.
It's not about personal involvement. It's just it's not structured in a way that it would need way too much work to make it an open source project. Like you don't release a pile of crap code, whatever you want to call it, as an open source project. You just don't.
Super chat!
Yeah. Thanks to AOI in the ghetto. Thanks. I'll put it towards the coffee warmer. Okay, I want to say hi to everyone. Because I haven't said hi, so I apologise. Mr. England, good morning. Rat Madness. Azzy, hello Azzy. Marius, hi. Chipu, Jack McMack. Ooh, he's Jack. Okay, he posted on Discord in the live stream. Oh my god, that's really cute. I'll get to it in a second. Hang on. Paul, good morning. Alan, I can't believe how early you're up, Alan. That's crazy. Michael as well, up and early. How you doing, Michael? Henrik, Andy, Graham is also up early. Embedded Hobbyist, Edirian, hello. Crazy Oops, Beata, Yumba Prime, Technolog, DIY, Alan, hi. As in a different Alan. Madsen. Yeah, I live in the future, so I'm already in the cold. You're all behind me in the heat wave still. Amory, hello. Crazy Boy, hi. Bruce, hello. Welcome back from your holiday. Have you gone through all your mail yet? Find anything interesting? Vichari Media, hello. David Essa, hello. Paul, CRS1, Lucky, Frank, hello Frank. Okay, I think I got everyone. Just looking backwards. Yep, hope so. X-Micron, hello. That coffee is yum. This pinball machine, let's have a look at this pinball machine. I don't want to get
Technolog says you could make a semi-open source version of the project and then all the advanced features are on some paid subscription.
Too much work, too much effort. I've already wasted hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours putting in features and stuff that weren't even for me, and building it in a way that I didn't need it. So to go and invest hundreds of hours more to do that is just, it's not worth it. There are plenty of other tools out there now. There weren't when I started making my parts, but there are other tools out there now, and some of the tools that were out there that weren't so great have become better. So there's plenty of choice for people. Yeah, it's just not needed. It's not needed. It's just not worth my time. I've got way more important things to be spending my time on. Sorry, folks. Just is what it is. It had a fair bit of friction along the way when I was, getting other people using it because of my workflow, and had to change a bit to satisfy other people, which then made it less about my workflow and stuff. And like it was just turning into a main. I mean, there's other open source projects like that already out there. You don't need mine out there. This is the pinball machine. I've not seen it. It's unlisted. Fantasy tables. I've got it on mute at the moment. But get bigger. Which one? Theater mode. Turn it on, turn it on. I'm going to open it up. Oh, very cool. So it's running 2 screens. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Put it back together, turn it on. Of course, it's all going to be about code, isn't it? Okay, that looks really cool.
Is it Christmas? It says.
Oh, dude. Okay, don't do that, please. That's an annoying sound. I had to mute it. I want to see the gameplay. Come on. Oh, that's really cool. A little bit too small. Looks like a little bit too hard to play. It's all assembly, emulating x86. Really? Wow. It does look cool. It looks very cool, I gotta say. But yeah, I want something a little bit bigger. Yeah, playing pinball under a microscope. Okay. Cool. I've got iBomb set up. He does like insanely small stuff, and he's such a smart guy. Such a smart guy. Yeah, I saw his Game Boy thing, and I still love the printer cartridge thing he did. The printing, that was really cool. Anyway, oh, fun with Bob. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you all remember, but in my previous version of this board, the one I built, the one that's actually on there at the moment, it the holes for. I wonder if this camera's going to work. I only just plugged it back in before meaning last night. If I can get the cable to fit. Let's see if this works. Hang on. I told you I'm completely unprepared for today. Completely. Oh, do I have the lens cap on? Haha. Still no picture. Or is it just too dark? It's too dark. Okay, hang on. Alexa, turn on fire. Hey Johnny. Hey Rota. Oh, forgot. Forgot about that. Okay, so.
Is it Christmas? It says I am so sorry my PC blue screened when I was trying to say a nice project.
Ah. That's really funny. No worries. Yeah, I didn't think you would have done that on purpose, but it was still, that was a, yeah. So on my previous version of this board, I, come on, focus. The pinholes for the screw terminal here were too small, and I couldn't get the screw terminal in, so I had to drill them out. I'm not sure if you remember, it was quite a while ago. No, you don't have to pay to say sorry. It's all good, crazy boy. It's fine. I just had to mute it. That's all. Because it was like it actually made a really annoying sound, or whatever the letters were. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. So I had to drill them out, and by drilling them out, I actually wrecked the plating, and it wasn't like it. Anyway, so moving the machine around all the time has wrecked the contacts. So I need to redo it, but in the process, I also gave myself a bit more space, some things out a bit, and got rid of some of the holes that weren't needed anymore. And I also still didn't have the camera slot wide enough. Now this project's actually becoming really, hey Henrik, is becoming really important for me. I wish it was ready already, and it's not even close to being ready as a project, I know that. But because of the move, and I'm finally going to be able to put extra conveyors on my production line, as well as eventually more equipment, I'm going to want to start having something that I can start testing on a conveyor. So I pulled the machine out the other day to work on it and integrate the new camera and stuff, and of course I couldn't get the lights working because the thing was stuffed. So I finally caved and made a new one of these. So that's what I'm going to assemble now, and then we'll get it onto the machine. And I don't know how far we're going to get today because I have stacks of work to do as usual. Nothing ever changes for me. Trying to think the best way to paste it. I'm just going to do it on here because I am desk space poor. I don't even have scissors here anymore. I took all my scissors to the new place and forgot to bring them back. Where's my little knife? So an update on the new, I don't know if everyone's been following along on my vlogs. I've done just 2 vlogs so far. I've recorded a whole bunch of footage for my 3rd vlog, but I don't know if or when I'm going to get a chance to actually edit it. It's stacks. I'm up to over 80 gigabytes of footage because I just took footage of me working while I was there building stud walls and stuff, and it's kind of funny. I did some funny stuff. Maybe I really need scissors. I'm going to go get some scissors. Back in a moment. Oh, okay. I could be wrong, but I think it's colder outside now than it was before. Hey, Andy Mouse. Okay, I got scissors. I don't know.
Super chat!
For some scissors. Oh, thanks, Jack McMack. I've got scissors. I just took them all to the new place with the intention of bringing them back, and I didn't. And yeah, what can I tell you? It's so I've been doing a lot of building work there. I've got all of the stud walls built up top. I had a visitor, Frank, came and helped me on Saturday, which was awesome. So we got through stuff a lot faster. And straight after the stream this morning, it might be an early finished. I'm not sure. We'll see how we go. Now I just threw my scissors on the floor. I am meeting a builder down there to talk about the ceiling, putting a ceiling in. Oh my god, where the scissors go? I'm really struggling with my fingers working. Hey Dale! And once the ceiling's in, then everything else can get moving. I've potentially found a pick and place machine, but I have yet to find an oven still. And no oven means no point getting a new pick and place machine. So it's a bit frustrating. Unless I don't really want to buy a Chinese oven, as in a...
Super chat!
What's going on? Dude, thank you, but well, I can't work with gloves on. Even fingers, actually, yeah, no. I've got, anyway, thank you. Okay. We have that. Now let's put the stencil on. So, what was I saying? So the problem with ovens is I don't have enough length to fit, like, once you go into proper ovens, they're too long. They're just ridiculously long, and I don't have the space to do a ridiculously long oven. So, you know, I need to find something that is, yeah, I wish you were cold too. Andy Mouse. I'm sorry. It's very insensitive of me to be talking about how cold I'm feeling right now. I know. So yeah, I need to find an oven. I'm just going to move the camera just for a second, sorry, because I can't get my head close enough to see if this is
Is it Christmas? It says, can you use the upstairs length in the new place for a long oven?
No, can't. Production has to be downstairs. It has to be all on the concrete. So, I mean, they're ridiculously long. Like, I'm not putting a 5-meter oven in. That's just insane. And those ovens they chew so much power. I just don't need it. You can get shorter ovens, but they're either horrifically expensive to buy new, like $100,000.
Is it Christmas? Says, is your family getting any workspace in the new place?
No, my family. It's my space. Yaz has already commandeered this space. I can't even.
DIY in the ghetto says the weight also will be much.
Oh, they're super heavy for sure. Yeah, I don't even have any space in here anymore to work, to do anything. Like, Yaz has commandeered it all. I think this is good. I could be wrong, but I think this is good. So let's do some pasting. I don't even have any parts out. I can't even remember what parts are on this.
Is it Christmas? Says, I agree, Jack.
Just move the concrete up. Yeah, no. Anyway, I don't want such a long oven. So I can buy a new oven like an SM Tech or a Hella 1500, which are, 2.2 meters. Between 2 meters and 2.5, but they're, $100,000. So I'm not doing that. And you can't get second-hand ones. Or you can get second-hand Hellas, but they're really old and they've had way too many hours. Or I just can't get the second-hand SM Tech anywhere. So I'm going to be left with having to buy a Chinese oven that isn't what I want. Like a short oven. Like I might end up having to get another Neodyne oven. They're
Super chat!
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think there's such thing as abusing the super chat button, crazy boy. Thank you. I'm not taking the concrete upstairs. Anyway, I might end up with the Neodyne IN12 oven. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that is way too much paste. Just saying. But whatever.
Is it Christmas? Says, how does supporting my favorite content producer count as abuse?
You can support me just by being here and chatting. Is that 3 super chats today? Or 4 already?
Super chat!
Is it Christmas? Says, you're the only YouTuber I support.
Thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I didn't mean to come across rude in saying that. You're very generous and I appreciate it. I feel bad. That's what it is. I feel bad. But thank you. So anyway, I will solve the oven thing. It just won't be the oven that I ideally want. Because I just can't get one anywhere. I think the silicon shortage is...
Jack Max says, is the paste not too cold?
No. I'm actually using leaded paste for this, and leaded paste is way better. Because you're
Super sticker!
Thanks, Mark. And thanks, crazy boy. Oh my god. I'm going to stop talking about it. It's reverse psychology.
The ghetto says he's abusing YouTube, not you, lol.
Wait, what was I just saying? What was the... Oh yeah, I'm using leaded. So I've started using leaded for my prototype, or for my own stuff, rather than using low temp lead free. It's actually so much nicer to work with, and yeah, the leaded paste
is it Christmas? Says, just think you might enough for a 3rd place, which allows concrete upstairs.
Yeah, No, I don't want a third place. I'm having enough trouble with the second place right now. The leaded paste is just amazing to work with in any temperature, in any situation. It's really, really good, and I bought some really good stuff too. So DP5505. It's not crap leaded. It's a Type 4. It was quite expensive actually, and although it's not thermally stable, it can live outside for a really long time, like 7-8 months. It can live outside the fridge.
Is it Christmas says ooh, thunderstorm is about 5 miles away from me at the moment.
Better lock everything down. Okay, let me just move this stuff out of the way so I don't stick my hands in it. I don't remember what parts go on this. I've got iBomb set up, so we should do that. Which one is it?
Fire developer says, from where do you buy paste?
Hey, Fire Developer. I bought that paste. Ooh, where did I buy it from? Might have been either Mauser or DigiKey. I bought that paste from. Normally, I buy AIM solder paste, which is made in Australia. Oh, why is it upside down? Hang on. Transform, flip vertically. Is that what I want to do? No, I just want to rotate it. Rotate it 180. No, hang on. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix the right, that one. Rotate 180. There we go. Okay, that should be the right way around now.
Is it Christmas says lightning is here?
Woohoo! I love a good lightning
Is it
storm.
Christmas says see you soon?
What, is the power going to go out? I hope it doesn't go out. I like a good lightning storm, I gotta say, as long as I'm not outside in it. Okay, so let's... what do I need? 0603.1 microfarad caps. Oh, sorry, don't complain, Sion. Okay, I'm gonna... Where did I put my tweezers? I lost my tweezers. Have I mentioned this morning at all that I'm really disorganized? Well, if I haven't, I'm going to tell you again, I'm really disorganized. I've actually been finding it a real struggle to... Whoops, damn it. Where did I put my tweezers? I had them not long ago. Okay, it's not like they're invisible or anything, right? Oh, they're my old I don't want to use my old tweezers. I want to use my new tweezers. Where are my tweezers? Should I drop them on the floor? Surely not. Okay, I'm officially lost my mind. Okay, who took my tweezers? Anyone? Ooh, what is... Alan, what's that a picture of? You need this one. What is this one? What's... You're talking about the drawer? Today's stream is looking for stuff. It's not far wrong, let me tell you. I don't understand where my...
Super chat!
Thank you. I don't need to buy more tweezers. I've got perfectly good tweezers. I just don't know where they are. How could that be?
DIY in the ghetto says V did it lol.
V did it. Who's V? I don't know who V is. I might have to actually tidy my desk.
DIY in the ghetto says Crazy Boy did it.
Oh, Crazy Boy used. Yeah, the lightning took my tweezers. I had them last night. Oh my god, they're up here. I found them. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I've got drawers under my desks as well, but my tweezers not anyway. It's as I said, or as I was saying, I've really been struggling with the working here, setting up the new place and all the stuff that's involved with that, getting my work actually done.
Super sticker!
Thanks, Bruce. Like I've got a lot of production work on at the moment, and I'm not even a quarter as efficient as I used to be at the moment, because it's just all over the place. Like I feel guilty when I'm not at the new place getting stuff done. I feel guilty when I'm not here working. I've got just projects that are sliding. Sliding meaning, really far behind or being ignored. And yeah, it's just been a real struggle. I obviously want to get in the new place because I'm paying rent. But it's just going to be a slow process. Like finding tradies has become quite difficult here at the moment. I mean, I'm sure globally, and costs have just gone through the roof. And just trying to get people to commit to even quoting or turning up to quote is just hard. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave the big caps for last. 22. I need some 22s. Now this isn't even the final controller board that I want to do. This is still just my prototyping board, and I've really not spent enough time on this project at all. And I even thought about buying myself a second-hand optical inspection machine for my production line.
Bruce says once you get the ceiling quote, we can calculate how many YouTube streams you need to pay for it.
Oh, dude, you don't even want to know. Forget about just the ceiling quote. Like the
Alan Madsen says check your stream, the logo please.
Check my stream. Yeah, where's the logo gone? That's interesting. The You mean that? Yeah, I don't even know where that went. That's bizarre. On the logo cam. Is that what you're talking about? I hope that's what you're talking about. Yeah, just between the electrical work, the air conditioning, and the ceiling. Like I've more than blown my budget. Hey Richard, and who else have I missed? If I missed anyone, Sniff122, hello. Geordie T, hi. I'm sorry, I have not been looking. I've been listening to the chat, haven't been really looking. Oh, thanks Johnny for handling the.
Alan Madsen says yes, it's good now.
Awesome, thank you. Fognology, hello. Where'd I get the paste squeegee from? You mean... Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. I didn't see it. You mean this one? I've got different sizes of these from China. AliExpress. I've got 2 different sizes, like a wide one and then this one. They're really cool. I much prefer using the metal than using rubber. I know some people prefer the rubber, but I prefer the. Why are we talking about croissants? You're making me hungry. Ooh. Logo cam looks grainy. Yeah, it's just the webcam isn't great with low light. Sorry.
Fire developer says Way has also this kind of squeezy.
Beef ham bread. Oh! PCB. Yeah, you get them from lots of different places. Hey, Mad Techie. Croissants and coffee, top tier. Oh, you know, mate, I'm gonna have to go get. Oh my god. So, just to completely sidetracked. In the footage I just took for episode 3, the first shot I took, like the video, the start of the video is just
Super chat.
Thanks, MH. My parts are a license fee. I don't understand what that. Okay. I'm talking to the camera, and I hadn't had anything to eat. I think I only had half a coffee. And I literally opened up a Belgian waffle, and I'm eating a Belgian waffle while I'm talking to the camera. I got Belgian waffles, choc chip Belgian waffles in my house, and I might go get one and eat one on the stream, and drop crumbs everywhere. Wouldn't that be like warm croissant and honey? Oh, yum. Okay, 2K2, I need 2K2s. See on eating, yeah. See on eating on camera. Anyway, I shot some really funny video for episode 3, but yeah. Episode 2 honestly kind of tanked on my stream. So not a lot of motivation to do episode 3 at the moment. Plus, I just don't have the time. Like it's going to take me so long to edit, unless I make it a really crap edit. We're doing pink LED, right? Pink power LED, Johnny. I'm probably going to need a bigger resistor. I'm going to need a bigger resistor if I'm going to do a pink LED here. Pink power LED for sure, except it's an 0603 spot, and I've only got, I'm going to have to stick an 0805 on there, and I'm going to put a 5K1 resistor, because they're super bright. Super bright! I need to get bit loony to do a super bright thing. Okay, I'm just talking rubbish now. Anyway, can't remember what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Oops, that was off camera. Sorry, I just placed I'm using a 5K1, and then let's stick this is a pink LED. I'll squeeze it on. Have to squeeze it on for sure. Should be brown. Why do we want brown LED? Ugh. Can you even get brown LEDs? Here we go. That fits. Perfect. Okay. What is next? 3K3. So I want to completely redesign
Super chat!
Paul's way. Here's a small donation with some nail screws for the new ceiling in the new place. Thanks, Paul. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. So there's because of the material shortage right now, like the cost of timber has gone insane. Like, sorry, that's not me. Like, it just reminded me because of Paul just doing that. Like, I don't know about the rest of the world. Timber in Australia is like between like 2 and 4 times the price. It's just if you can get it. So when I was doing my stud walls upstairs, like I ordered a whole bunch of timber to I worked out all my various lengths to optimize what I was buying to get as little wastage as possible. And they couldn't even supply half the lengths I wanted. Oh no, Graham, we're starting the conversation about brown is a colour. Does the shield fits on Raspberry with a metal case? And was around 50 degree with metal enclosure. This won't fit with a case. No. This is this hat is way too big. Yeah, I'm curious to know how you got. I saw your post, Fire Developer. I'm curious to know how you got your stuff working. The new camera working with OpenCV. I just haven't had time to. Will I sell these? Hello, Draglord. Will I sell what? Sorry. What was that? Did anyone hear that? That was weird. Okay, so now LEDs. I need LEDs down the side. Oh, I'm gonna have to find the what do you call it? What colours am I doing for the limit switches? Can't be pink because it's got to be 0603. I need limit switch colours. What are we using? Yeah, did you hear that? It could have been the A thing doing whatever. Draglord, if you mean, am I going to sell this board I'm doing here? No, it's very specific to this prototype I've built. But I want to. I still plan on remaking the whole gantry using like much more lightweight and stuff. Anyway, it's going to be an ongoing project forever, I think. That'd be great, Fire Developer. That'd be really cool. Hey William, hello from Colombia. You can turn off the back image in iBomb for a larger front one. Yeah, I just remembered that. Yep. Well, yep. But now it's half covered and you can't see it, and it's not really that much bigger. Okay, so I need. Nope. Yep. Okay. I need my level shifter, and this is a bit overkill. This level shifter. I mean, I could have just used a transistor. I mean, like a BSS. Anyway, but I have a few of these lying around, kicking around. Oh, it's got a bent pin. Look at that. Off. Oh, you can't see. Off the reel, off the tape, with a bent pin. Okay, let's see if we can straighten it. Gotta hold it still without smudging any paste. Okay, I'll do it this way. So you don't move the tweezers, you move the chip. Can everyone see what I'm doing? If you try to move the tweezers, you can't get the fidelity. This chip's too small though. But if you hold the leg and you move the chip, yeah, I'm just going to get a different chip. I'm not going to break that leg off. Hey Stephen, happy to be online again. Why were you not online? What happened? what did I miss? Yeah, 4x8 plywood is double hue easily. Yeah, it's just it's the, I don't know. I mean, the material shortage. I wasn't aware that we had a tree shortage, but could be logistics. I don't know what it is. But anyway, timber's just gone crazy. Okay, this camera is not centered properly. Okay, where are we up to? Right, the oscillator. Bum. Wait, is that the right one? Or is it this one? Why? Is that the they're not the right, I don't think they're the right ones. Where are my oscillators? As in, they're not the ones for this. I don't think. I wonder if it's in a container somewhere. I don't actually have a project box for this because all the parts are up on the shelf, but that looks like...
Bruce says, have you seen the Pixel Pump project? Not for me, but interesting.
Yeah, I have. He's doing it's a pretty cool project. And I'm just unplugging the Pi here, if I can, and getting this hat off. And oh, that's not going to come off. I need to check what the part is I'm using. Get off, come on. Oh, how do I get this off? Be back in a second. I'm pulling apart my getting my other hat. My okay, so this hat. I should really clear it off. So I want. So this is the current one, which has got the busted pins on the bottom. I tried getting solder to suck through. I should really take this off and clear the bench. Yeah, the Pixel Pump, it's interesting. It's I've never really liked using a vacuum pump for doing my stuff. I'm pretty cool with the tweezers. Like I'm pretty fast with my tweezers, and I find the angle awkward. Like even watching in the video when he's pulling the parts out from his tape thing, it just looks awkward. But you know, each to their own. Like it's fine. I think it's a great project. It's a nicely made tool as well. Okay, so let's get my bobs off. Also need to extend this. It's too short. Anyway, I need to see what this component is. Let's move this out of the way. It's got a H and a J. Can you see that? Not really. Bit bright. H8 and a J. I just don't know which oscillator. I have a few and they all say 16 megahertz in front. And none of them have got an empty spot on the reel, so... Because one will be an oscillator, one will be a resonator. I've got a few different types. Yeah, I don't think either of those are the right one. Where would I put the right ones? Looking. I don't have my parts up and running right now because I've got all the servers and stuff everything pulled apart to be moved over. So that's kind of frustrating. So I'm having to scan my shelf instead. Everything's nicely labelled.
DIY in the ghetto says they're in Johnny Pocket with the pink LEDs, LOL.
Johnny! Take them out of your pocket. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm in such a state of flux, disruption at the moment with the move that it's all over the place. Like these parts could be anywhere. Let me think. I'm thinking. I can probably hot air one off the previous board, and that's probably what I'll do. I've got my original board here that had the hack. This is the original one. Remember that I had that the SPI was the wrong way around. I might just hot air this one off and use this. Because I don't know where they are, and I don't want to put the wrong one on, because that'll be bad. So I'm going to move my board I'm pasting out the way so I don't make a mess, and I'm going to yeah, let's take this one off. Let's try to do it without melting anything, shall we? Not quite in focus. This would have been low temp paste probably, so I can't remember. So I'm not using my hot air station much anymore because of my tweezers, which I just love, absolutely love. Like one of the best investments I ever made. Okay. I need it to cool down. I don't want to place it on when it's hot or warm. Let's go back to assembly of this. What are we up to? So that's the oscillator. Yep. Solder jumpers. The bobs, yeah, they're just headers. Yep, logo. Okay, I need a 4x603. My tweezers, they're just nothing. They're just Chinesey ones. They're like cheap Vitas, but it's the ESD 17 is the ones I use. It's that shape. I don't like the ones that are too curved, and I don't like the straight ones. Oh no, the other tweezers. Sorry, you mean my JBC tweezers? Right. I've got a Naze, JBC Naze 2 station. Yeah, no, sorry, not the. I didn't mean these tweezers. I didn't mean I'm not using the hot air because of these tweezers. I've got a nano station. Yeah, it's the Naze JBC. Let me put these away. Okay. Okay, let me just put this on. Okay, so that's the crystal. Okay, I need, so what is it? 4x0603. Let me go, they are probably going to be on a reel somewhere. Of course they are. Because I'm disorganized. Oh, it's cold in here. Freezing.
As it says bot alert.
I can't hear the voice. Hold on, please. I can find my 100 ohms and my 10Ks. I must have them up here somewhere. I probably put them away and now I can't remember. Wouldn't that be funny? Me putting something away. 603, 2. There we go, okay. Yep, I got, they're on my shelf. Surprise. What did I just miss? Someone just said something. Bot alert. Ah. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, Google is not doing a good job of that at all. Okay. So I have, these are 2.2K 0603 by 4. I hope this is the right size ones. I'm looking forward to rearranging how I do all of this stuff on my shelves and stuff on the new place. Well, actually I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to be quite a lot of work. That looks like the wrong size. But it's not. Okay. It's actually the perfect size. Okay, so what color LEDs am I doing? I've got X and Y. I've got 4 sets of limit switches. Should I do them all the same color or different colors? No? Anyone? No? Don't care? What? I think green. Green on the purple. Hey, Intimate Tech. Hey, Eric. Which pick and place? I've got a Neoden K1830. And I am about to buy a Universal Genesis GC30S. If all goes well, which is a pretty kick-ass pick and place machine. UV and IR.
Jody T says different colors of course.
Yeah, I don't all. Well, I don't want to do 4 different colors. I'm happy to do, like, you know, 1 color for the X and 1 color for the Y. Maybe we'll do that. I'll do green for the Y. And what do you reckon? Green and blue? Or green and red? Or green and orange? I've got orange. Well, yellowy orange. Okay, I'll do orange. Green, we'll do green and orange.
Jordy T says the two colors are fine.
Wow, that just I just threw that, came out. Anyway, two color. Okay, we're going to do orange. So 2 of them are green and 2 of them are orange. And when I say orange, it could be yellow. Who knows? Never trust the packaging. Oh, except where each. I don't know which way that goes. It's not marked on the top. Pulling out the LED tweezers. No blue. No blue. No, I love blue. Blue's my favourite LED colour. You mean light brown? Oh, here we go. Okay, I need to see which way this goes. Not that way. That way. Okay, that's orange. It's actually orange. Wow, looks nice. Okay. So we've got green and orange. I remember when blues were expensive, used to replace it. Yeah. Because blues used to be really hard to make. So, it took them a very long time to work out how to make blue ones. I made a mess of my LED shelf. Anyway, okay, now what else do I need? I need connectors. pH by 4. This is the right one. I think that's right. And I also need a pH by 8. 8. And I need to go find all my electrolytic caps somewhere. Okay, so these are the right ones. Get off the tweezers. Okay, and the 8-way. Okay, so I just need to put 3 caps on and I can reflow it. Okay, I need 3 caps. I need to go find my caps. I'm gonna put the heater on in the garage. Okay, I just brought a pile. I don't know which ones are which. 100 microfarad, 20 microfarad. I think these are the big ones. 1000, yeah. Okay, so this is the big one. I need one of these big boys, and I think the 100s, 2 of those, which is probably overkill, but that's okay. You can never have too much capacitance. Now my floor, I'm taking up the last space. What will this be used for? This is for, this is a prototype optical inspection machine I'm working on that can sit on top of a conveyor, or sit on one of my conveyors, and allow me to inspect boards on my production line differently to how a normal optical inspection machine works. So this is just a project I've been working on for a while, which is really going way too slow. And you know, I'm pretty, oh, that didn't work very well. Hopefully that'll be fine. It'll reflow fine. I'm pretty time poor. Why don't caps sit flat? Anyway, it's really annoying. Okay, I think that's everything on here. Everything that is surface mount. So I'm gonna reflow it. One moment. Ding! Breakfast is ready. Not really. Beep beep beep. Haha. It is 1 degree in my toaster oven. And I knocked the header. I knew I was going to do that. I knocked the 8-way header when I was putting it in. Oh, idiot. So I wasn't watching what I was doing. Okay, let's try that again. It's not very straight. By moving some of these parts around, I've actually got them in a... It doesn't leave me a lot of space to grab the board without knocking something. Okay, try that again. Okay, that's going to take a while to warm up. While that's happening, I wanted to show you something that I've been doing, but I don't know where I put them. Oh, here they are. I finally, within all of my other stuff that I've been doing, because, you know, have too many things I'm working on at the same time, I finally made a batch of, where are we? Made a batch of and bagged up a whole bunch of my new prototype shields. So that's the 2-up with the prototype area, and this is for Mark, not for Mark, but it was the one. What tray do you use in your oven? Just the wire tray. So that's the one with the micro click connector on it. So it's 2-up with the click in the prototype area. I don't have a lot of them. It's just, I don't have enough. Bruce's reflashing his RMP. Cool. I haven't had a lot of time to make a lot of stock, but I've been making some. Is the bagging of a board plus card plus automated? It's not automatable, no. So there's just the normal 3-up, like my original side by side by 3. They've all got JST for battery, and they've got 2 stemmer QT connectors on 2 different sets of pins. I still haven't put the web page, like the product information, together for these. And I have no idea which ones are going to be more popular or less. And so this is the 3-up with prototype. I'm hand placing all of the connectors, all of the headers. I can't pick and place them right now because I have to manually put all the little caps on because they didn't do them properly, and I need to design some custom trays, which I haven't had time. But for anyone that was wondering what was happening with these, I'm actually making them finally, amongst other things. Okay, it's reflowing. Ooh, smell. And my coffee's going to be cold. I'm going to buy them all with Johnny's money. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's put this away. Now, we're going to do a bunch of soldering now. Yay. Okay, I need... Are they 14s? No, they're 10s. Oh no, I don't have any... I just used up all my 10-pin headers, didn't I? Do I have any more? Oh, lucky. 1, 2... Okay, that would have been bad. I'm out of 10-pin headers. These ones. Let's go back to here. So these are just random ones that are on my bench. Gonna be the last of them. Okay, so I've got 10-pin headers, and then I also need the 20-pin, which will be somewhere. And I need a screw terminal, which I had somewhere in front of me. Okay, one of those. Yeah, and I wanted, so that doesn't fit. Beep. Okay. Be interesting to see how well that reflowed, because it's so cold in here. Oh, it's a flat, that's why it's not working. This is my little flat. Okay. So as you can see, this connector, it just doesn't work. Look at it. It's just not soldered in properly because I got rid of all of the plating, unfortunately. Hey, Intimate Tech, Quindo, are you still around? Do you know where you can buy these that are longer? Like, I don't have, like, all the ones I've got like this, they're all just really short. Like, they're on the strips and I have to cut them and they're too short. I'm gonna have to extend these ones because it's a bit too close, a bit too tight. And I also need a DC barrel jack. Okay, let's get this out of the oven. Hope that it reflowed okay. Oh, you are there, Quindo. Can you, is it possible to buy them somewhere? Okay. Oh, that's warm. Let's see if this reflowed. Stop. Okay, it's still a bit warm. I need to cool it down a bit. So just bear with me a second. It's out of focus because it's on a heat sink. Oh well, you can have them made. Otherwise AliExpress seller. 10 centimeters and 20 pre-made. Yeah, 20 would be great, but I just need 1 or 2. Like, you know what I mean? There's probably no point getting them pre-made. But hey, Pro Engineer. Print jobs keep falling off the print bed. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, that got a bit hot. So, why is that upside down again? Okay. Good. Soldered, good. Everything to see. Leaded just reflows beautifully. Okay. So I need to let's do some through hole soldering. Need that and that. And I need, do I have a DC jack? Let's get a DC jack. Okay, and I need to find where my 20 pins are for the Pi header. I'm going to do soldering, and let me just change my tip of my iron to my big fat boy. Okay, turn that on. And where's one of those? I normally keep 2 super long header strips here that I use to mount things on when I'm soldering, but I can only find one of them because my desk is such a mess. So my plan is to triple my desk space. There you go, found the other one. My plan is to triple my desk space in the new place, which I know sounds just extreme, but you know, what can I tell you? I know 3 times the desk space, so I'm just putting headers in, and I'm gonna what do I do? That's not straight. Okay, I'm going like this, and then I'll turn it over so it'll balance, hopefully. I know that I'm going to, oh, they're 11s. Oh, they're 11s. There you go. So I'm not going to run out. I would have put the wrong ones on. That would have been bad. Let's try that again. I got plenty of 11s. Look at that. Oh god, that's really big on the screen. Sorry. I thought these were 10s, but all good. What was I just saying? I know I'm going to mess up 3 times as much bench space just as easily, but still, I want to be able to. I'm going to have 3 times as much desk space, and I'm also going to have project benches that are going to have projects permanently on them that I can work on, so I don't have to keep moving things on and off my
Cable
desk.
Tie says, wow, these headers go up to 11?
They do. All the way up to 11, mate. And beyond. Oh, look at that. See? Balance. We've got balance in the force. How you doing, Cable Tie? Not extreme at all. Make dedicated areas for doing certain tasks. Yeah, my desk will be messy, just in general, but like I'm going to have, like my benches that are in the middle here, I'm going to have, my upstairs area is also going to have benches, and so like my optical inspection stuff will be permanently on a bench that I can work on. So I don't have to pack it up and get it out all the time. The same with, I'll have permanently have a development Reflow Master Pro set up all the time to work on, and any other projects I'm working on, I don't have to keep putting them on my desk and then taking them off my desk, on and off, which just does my head in. That's my plan. If I can ever get in there. Anyway, yep. Okay, let's solder. Let's do some soldering. Hey, Pretic. Long time no see. Yes, I hope you are well. Triple the disk space still won't be enough. There's not enough disk space in the universe. There's not. Or you just use it and mess it. I know. That's okay. We've got to start somewhere. Okay. That's not really in focus for you. Sorry. Let's see if I can get that better. There we go. I'm going to say the A word again. Alexa, turn on, save my life. I don't even know why I'm tacking them, because they should be fine. They should be straight. Should's a yeah, dangerous thing. Okay. So I can't see chat at the moment. Okay, it's going to make sure check it straight. And that they are. Excellent. So now I'm just going to go through and bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang them. Or solder them at least. That one there. Yeah. Okay. I get really lazy when I'm soldering my own stuff. I should hold the iron there for a bit longer. Okay, good. So as I was saying before, this is all still just prototype. So this, even this board, like at some point I need to be able to, I need to add some more functionality so I can control the conveyor. So I can stop a conveyor when it detects that there's a board there, and then start the conveyor up again if it's good, or if the board's bad, like beep beep beep. So I need to add some audio. Like this is really just still a learning platform for writing drivers and getting the cameras and stuff working. I don't even know if I want to use a Raspberry Pi for the final thing. I haven't decided. You know, I might actually, put something like a Mac Mini on it or something to get a lot more power, a lot more capability. Like use a micro at this level and then everything talking to it via, yeah, I don't know yet. How long till a DIY wave reflow machine? Not by me. I won't be doing one. Okay, they're good. They came up great. Okay, I need to do. Oh, that's the wrong. That's interesting. They're the wrong ones. What did I get? They are not breadboard ones. Where are my breadboard ones? Okay, that's the right one. Set the pins bent. Hey Rick, what was the target? So low clearance on the solder mask for a few. What that larger clearance on the solder mask for a few pins? I'm not sure what you mean. Was that to me? Which one is taller? Yeah, but what do you mean by the solder mask clearance? For which pins? What are we talking about? Sorry, I'm lost. Make sure that's straight. And I need to flatten that. Are they straight? Screw terminal? Straight enough? I think they're straight enough. Yeah. I'm not going to be overly paranoid about that. The four thingies around some pins. Which? Yeah, but which? Sorry, which pins? I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't. Like you're talking about solder mask. Top. Right. Oh, do you mean the ground pins? You're talking about the thermal... The spokes? The thermal spokes? Is that what you're talking about? Hang on. Right. Okay. Do you mean... like this? Here? You're talking about those? Right, so they're thermal relief. So what you don't want to do on a pad normally, and you see this with a with surface mount as well. So you look at a ground pad here, it's got the same thing. You see that? When you've got a ground connection where you've got a lot of copper, you don't want to have the whole annular connected to the copper because it just sucks all the heat away. So you do these spokes, and they it's called thermal relief. It's a very common thing. It just reduces the amount of thermals that can go through the pad. Okay, so this is all done except I need to do the two 20-pin headers on the back. And they're 1x14s. Where are my 20 pins? 20-pin headers. Here we go. Female 20s. No problem. Yeah, you look up thermal relief. So in KiCad, you got quite a lot of detail you can put in, like a lot of control over how they work. So I'm just using two single headers that I'll solder together because I don't have 2x20s. I had some, but I don't have any more. I'm going to need to somehow hold these straight. What shall I put underneath? Is that tall enough? Maybe tall enough. Just to solder the first few. Even with thermal relief, I have trouble soldering ground connections. Hey Sam. Yeah, well, so it also depends on how much copper is on the overall board, right? The more copper that it's thermally relieving around it, the more it's still going to suck. So, you know, it's a balancing act, I guess, of working out the right amount. Or just get a bigger solder tip, solder iron tip, you know, or hotter, just make it hotter. Okay, they are straight. Shock horror. Okay, what's the time? Nope. I think I can hear car door. No, only 8 o'clock in the morning. Maybe not. Well, it's not yours anyway. Okay. I do flood ground plane. Yeah, so that's the thing. Hey Fabio, this is just, it's a, hand, I'll show you in a second. It's my Automatic optical inspection hat. Inspect something unexpected, which is a bit weird. It's for a prototype, or not. I shouldn't even call it a prototype. It's for a test gantry optical inspection kind of setup that I'm working on. For a like a portable. It didn't move. For like a portable or a movable, a lightweight optical inspection system that can sit over things. So it can sit over a conveyor, it can sit over, or anywhere. It can sit on your desk, you can put stuff under it. It's not like a closed box optical inspection machine like they normally are. And it's still very much a work in progress and a proof of concept to see if it'll even work, if it'll be accurate enough and fast enough. And I'm wasting way too much time on parts of it that are just, yeah. Like I could have had a working unit by now if I wasn't spending so much time on mucking around with different cameras and all sorts of other things. So I haven't settled on a camera, no, and I still think I'm going to go for the global shutter camera. If I can get the machine moving fast enough, I'm going to go the rolling shutter for the main, the detection camera. Probably the 64 megapixel, because I've got a few now. And then I'm still going to stick with the rolling shutter camera that's going to be on the gantry, I think. What I'd like to do is see if I can get the gantry solid. The gantry's not solid enough. When I moved to that 10x10 extrusion, I actually made it the whole system too wobbly at the moment. I need to redesign it. But I want to see if I can actually get it moving fast enough that I can inspect parts individually rather than trying to inspect a board at a time, if that makes sense. Yeah, Fabio, well, I'm not making a product out of it, it's just something for me, but if it works, if I can get it working, I'll open source it and people can go and make their own.
Fire developer says with 64 MP and 8 cm height I got a ton of pixels on 0201 Imperial. Definitely opaque, can detect even bad angle.
Right, but how wide an area did you get? Like at 8 centimeters, you're going to get a lot of distortion. I'm going to get a lot of distortion on the edges of my boards, which isn't going to help me, right? That's the thing. Can you post a link to a video, to an image or something of what you captured? I wouldn't mind seeing. See, I'm not going to be able to capture individual components fast enough with a global shutter, with a rolling shutter. So, okay. The board is done. I might be upside down again. That is so annoying. Okay, so the board is done. I hope it works. I really want to... I think I might cut and extend these now and get it out of the way. I need to get some wire. Anyone know what gauge wire they are on those? Because it's just too close. Where did I put? I've got lots of different gauge wire. Lots and lots. Black, blue. Hey Dodgy! Some AWD nonsense. Quindo knows. I don't know, Quindo knows everything. Focus stacking is CPU intensive. Yeah, focus stacking is terrible. Around 11 by 8 centimeter field of view for distortion. I plan on calibrate camera. Yeah, see, I don't have time for focus stacking. I don't think. Yeah, right. That's the problem. That's what I'm having. Like, I'm not spending enough time on this to get enough momentum going. 28. What is that? Why have they stuck the label over what gauge it is? Silly Palulu. .26 gauge going to be thick enough? Probably not. Look at the 12 volt LEDs. You like the idea of dodgy engineering? Right. Black. Okay, I've got 24 black. I don't have 24 red. 24 blue. Do I have 24 red? I must have 24 red. That's 28 red, and that's 26. Then this must be 24 red. I'll try to buy each, but they put a sticker on it. Yeah, it's 24. I peeled the sticker off, I can see from the back. It's 24. Okay, so I've got 24, 24, 24. I'll use 24s. I've not even opened these yet. And once I open them, they're going to make a mess everywhere. I don't even know where to open them. Theatres. What?
Alan Madsen says make the logo blend when you get a like.
I don't think I can do it when I get a like. I can do it. I need to make the logo do something when Super Chat and Super Stickers happen. I just haven't had time. I don't mean to complain. I've got zero time. I'm more time poor today than I've ever been in my entire life. So I got so many things on my list that I'm just so far behind on. And what I've started doing now is leaving my projects out on the floor at my desk to remind myself. Catch you later, Dave. Have a good sleep. Thanks for joining. Like, for instance, I've got these sitting here.
Alan Madsen says don't you not have 48 hours in a day like in you?
No, I don't have 48 hours in a day. So I've got like my laser sharks sitting here. I've been soldering headers on laser sharks and I've been starting to test them and package them, and they're sitting on my floor because I just can't get them done. But if I put them away, they'll never get done. You know what I mean? I'm just, yeah. Bleh. And then of course I want to save things for my stream. Like I could have built this board and got all this up and running a week ago. I had like a spare few hours and I didn't because I wanted to save it for my stream, which is fine. I'm not blaming you all, I'm just saying. So there's that balance as well. Anyway. No, I could... You know what? If I had 48 hours in the day, I still wouldn't have enough time. Super Chat! Ah, Jerry, thanks, mate. My coffee is cold. And it's still freezing in here. When I say, well, I don't know, it's...
Master G says sorry.
Why are you saying sorry? Entrepreneur. Who? What? Hey, Mike.
Alan Madsen says take it easy, you do a great job also for your YouTubers.
Thanks, mate. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job. I feel like I'm doing quite a poor job, to be honest with you. I'm going to cut these. and hopefully I'll have enough length to strip them. What is Ray? Hey Ray, and I ask, do you mainly consider yourself a programmer or an electrical engineer? I'm not a programmer, although I've programmed my whole life, but I'm very much a...
Alan Madsen says don't feel that you do a good job.
Beak says greetings mortals.
Hey! Hey, Quixotic Geek. Greetings, Earthlings. I'm not a qualified electrical engineer. I am not a qualified developer. I am a... What am I? I'm a... I don't know. Yeah, so these aren't... I can't get these into my strippers.
She says he's a professional.
I'm not a professional. I can't get them in because the cable's in the way. I have to get my other strippers. Strippers! Woo! Strippers at Sion's place. Sorry.
Mike says you're an influencer.
I'm a bad influencer. I'm definitely a bad influencer. Yeah, I'm a guy who makes unexpected things. That's exactly it. I'm all self-taught. I mean, I went to university.
Super chat!
Thanks, Jack McMack.
Matt Tucci says I love strippers.
Beak
says strippers, I arrived just in time.
I went to university twice to do digital technology. Did that take off too much? And I never completed the course because there was just too much freaking maths, and I just... Anyway. And yeah, I'm just a self-taught... What am I? I don't know. I don't know what I'd call myself. You know what I call myself? Very fortunate. That's what I call myself. I'm very fortunate that I get to do cool stuff, and yeah, I don't know. I get to make stuff that people enjoy and like using and play with, and I feel very yeah, I don't know. But I can't really define what I'd call myself, to be honest with you. I don't know. "43 degrees on your balcony." I still can't feel my fingers. Anyway, I hope this is going to be thick enough wire. And that's stranded, and this is solid core. Better be solid core. I ordered solid core. Anyway, I just don't know if this is going to be good enough to... Oh, it's not solid core. No. Whatever. How much length am I going to give myself? My Alaskan colleague is basically combusted. Wow. What's the new word? Yees. So generally useful digital project developing. I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none. I don't know. I don't know what I'd call myself. I mean, I do this professionally. I do this for a living. Yet I don't know what I'd call myself. I design and manufacture hardware, electronics hardware. But yeah, I don't know. Can anyone make up a title for me? Hello, Igfbz from Sweden. Yeah, well, in Australia I can't call myself an engineer anymore. Well, I never did really anyway, because that's not allowed. But no, I want more than that. Let's give myself lots of cable length. Give myself lots of cable tie, shall we? Okay, I just hope this is going to be thick enough. You're a hardware developer. I'm a hardware developer. I am. And a bit of and a maker of things. I'm a professional hardware developer, but I'm not an EE. Okay, so this part's a bit boring. Sorry. And it's probably not even on camera. Okay, that's going to be data. And you're going to watch me solder some wires
Mousy
together.
says entrepreneur.
In a bad way. Entrepreneur. Yeah. Yes, I am. But aren't we all these days? I don't know. What are the... So the green is data, the red so the white must be round. Okay, well, this should be good. Really too short. I'm gonna have to maybe do these one at a time. Okay, I'm going to have to solder these one at a time because I'm going to knock them off as I'm doing them. And we're upside down again. Yay. I can't even hold the... Here we go. And yes, I will put heat shrink on them. Just for the moment, I'm trying to bad angle. The angle of the dangle. Do you all know that saying? Anyway. Doesn't matter.
LGRFBS says your new title can be Prog Maker.
Oh, it came apart. Can be what maker? Prog? No. What's prog? I'm a hardware designer and manufacturer. Which is basic. I mean, that explains it the best, I guess. These are not joining together very well. At all. Can't even get it under the camera. Okay, this is gonna... that looks terrible, but that's not the one I'm working on. It's here, but I can't. Okay, good. And now the last one, this red one. They're just too short. So instead of Gigafactory, about Pico Factory. I think the Pico has just been done to death now. Everyone is using Pico in their product names. So definitely need to move on from that one. I can't even see where this is.
Stefan says 99. See you all next time.
Catch you later, Stefan. Thanks for joining. Have a good sleep. Okay. So that is the worst joining of wires ever. But that's okay. Now what I need to do is... need to get some heat shrink. If I've got small enough. I've got heat shrink, hopefully it'll be okay size. Just cutting some up. Okay. One. Can't really see what I'm doing. Let me go back here. Maybe you'll see here. I'm just getting heat shrink on. Hopefully getting some on. Okay, so it's heat shrink there. I'm going to just get the gun and melt. Get the other wire away. Can't really see that easily. This is a really bad angle to try to show you this, let me tell you. Bad angle. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. Not the nicest looking, but at least I've now got some decent length to work with. Trim the ends, make them the same length. And I'm now slightly disappointed you don't have a profile for heat shrink in it. Yeah, I'm not sure that's an appropriate use of a Reflow Master Pro. Okay. You get some more ferrules, whatever they're called. We get some of those. And my crimping tool. We're almost ready to plug it in. Almost ready to see if it works. Okay. Look at my desk. Disaster. Can't open the bag. My fingers are just non-working. I can't open the bag.
Beak says magic smoke release in 3, 2, 1.
No! Oh, I hope not. Jesus. I don't want to have to do all this again. I've got finding enough excuses to not get things done as it is, where they sometimes avoid the local postal system and do the final delivery by courier. Oh, that's cool. Do you get charged for that? Why does that not feel like it's going? It's working. I'm sure it is. I hope it is. Yep, okay. Except I don't know if they'll fit in the screw terminal. I was going to make it a bigger one so I could fit a bigger screw terminal, but I didn't have any 5 or 5.08 millimeter 3 pin screw terminals here, and I didn't want to have to wait for some from overseas. So I just can't remember if these are going to fit. I might have to squish them together. Little one. Which one's my little one? Right, so let's see if I can get these in. Let's see if I get them the right way as well. So ground to ground. Yeah, see, they don't fit. I need to flatten them. And by flattening them, you actually spread them apart and disconnect the wiring. So, to be very careful. And now, then you make it too wide, and then it won't fit at all. And I don't have smaller for rules. So there's a bit of a balancing act on getting these the right shape to fit. It will work because I did it on the other ones. You can maybe see I had to squish them and flatten them. I need a way to fold them. Oh, this is annoying. I just need to maybe just trim the corner off. Once they're in, they're fine. Here, see, like that one. See, that's in now. That's fine. It's just doing that, getting the first bit in. Sorry about this, folks. I'm sure there was much more interesting things you could all
Jack
be watching.
Max says I just cut the ferrules to flatten and fit them in the terminals.
Just cut to flatten them. What do you mean by cut them? Okay, this should be data. Okay, should tighten these up while I'm going. You can get smaller ferrules, whatever they are. I just don't have any. There is a size down from this that would have been perfect, but I just, as I said, spin a new PCB, ha ha ha. But I don't have any screw terminals that'll fit. I don't have any 3-pin. I would have had to put a 4-pin, and then it would have been too big. I would have had to make the PCB much bigger. So I decided against that. Come on, last one, get in. You mongrel. I should have actually put some heat shrink around it all first. That would have been a really smart thing to do. I'm going to pull these out quickly. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the heat shrink on. Ah, okay, I'll deal with it later. I'll just tape it later. Why can't I get this in? Get in. Is this the most
Jack
riveting?
Mac says, did you unscrew the terminal?
Yes, I unscrewed it. There you go. I'm not that silly. Okay. Excellent. So, at least I've got some length now. And the bob's got to go in. Bob's your uncle. 1. 2. Okay, I need to clean some desk space, and I need to bring the contraption over somehow and have the power reach somehow. A lot of somehows. Alexa, turn off Save My Life. Okay. It is a mess. It really is. It's just not designed to be moved around. No, it's not a good angle. How do I get a better angle? What can I use? Okay, moving camera, I apologize. Where can I stick this that you can all kind of maybe see? There we go, maybe. Not a great angle, I know. So let's just get some of this ready. Now this is not the Pi I was using the other day because I trashed that other Pi by accident. I tried installing the new version of I tried compiling the new version of OpenCV. There was a 4.6 on the 64-bit version of the Raspberry Pi, and it just destroyed the Pi, as in it destroyed the operating system. I need to start again from scratch. So that was really annoying.
Is it Christmas? Says power cut, UPS cut in.
Bummer. Okay, and all this wiring here is still temporary. Like all of my
Beak says magic smoke
steppers. Oh, be nice, come on. All my stepper wiring and everything here is just all temporary rubbish at the moment. The idea is to build a mounting box, oops, that sits up here. Let's get this the other way. That actually sits up here, and the Pi will sit up here, and all the wiring will be from here. But I just haven't had a chance to even think of that yet. Oh, I just realised I plugged this in, but I need to plug the camera in first. Off you get.
Alan Madsen says make an image file of the working rPI card and use it to install other things on it.
Image file. Well, I've got, but it's. I was trying to move it to the new version. I was trying to move to the 64-bit OS. I've got a version of this one. I'm going to see if I can upgrade this a bit anyway. But I've got a version of a backup of this particular version. So I just need to get the camera in. Okay, good. Now I can put it on. But this is not the 64-bit version. I was hoping to get some better performance or something out of the 64-bit version. Okay, and see, this is the problem. I've only got this tiny little bit of thing for the RGB LED lights, which is why I've now got this. So hope it's correct. Okay. So I need to plug the Pi in, and let's start with the Pi plugged in. Okay. Pi's in and turned on, and let's see if we can focus this better for you. Okay, so the Pi's on. I'm getting power to the bobs, which is good. I need to find my 12-volt power source, which is currently...
Collinator says I wrote a CircuitPython TMC SPI driver if you want to use a Pico.
I don't want to use a Pico. Pico is not going to help me in this case, and I want to be using, like, I need to be using a Pi. I'm doing all the processing and everything, all the OpenCV and everything else on here. Okay, I'm going to, let's see if I can even boot into the Pi first. My god, this is such a mess. I'm just going to end up throwing everything on the floor again. You watch. Need my mouse. Okay, so let me see if I can... Yeah, Bob's are motor controllers. Okay, let me go to this view. Control Shift plus. Let's make this bigger for you. Right, I haven't turned the 12. Okay, let me turn on. Okay, this is where it might go pop. Here we go. Nope, didn't go pop. We have a pink LED on, and this might make some funny noise. I better or it might just die. Oh! It lit up. Oh my god.
Beak says smoke release aborted.
No smoke, and it lit up. Let me just go back to here. So let me just stop this. Oh, interesting. I didn't... No, it's not success. Well, you can see the pink LED, Johnny. Right, I disabled all the movement at the start. This is supposed to be... Right, it's not using this camera yet. So because it's not using the camera, it doesn't know how to detect anything. So right now it's lit up low. It's looking for movement. And it won't do it because the camera's not connected. Oh, and I didn't plug the other camera in either. Okay, but the LED lights are working as expected. So I guess I'm curious to know if, because the camera there is mounted.
Alan Madsen says nice job.
Well, it's not really doing anything yet. Oh, Chris, setting the logo to black. Have you killed my logo? Oh, there you go. Logo's working. So what I want to know is if I go back to doesn't really matter which one. So if I close this, the lights stay on. I need to actually Cam. I want to see if I can initialize the camera with that lighting on and see what happens. But I don't know if I've got the right things loaded on here, because this is the other Pi, as I mentioned, right? I'm just looking for the instructions again. Where is there? So I'm just on their website for the product, trying to find their link, their guide. They had a guide. Where's the guide? They had a... Oh God, look at this. It's, the links are in... you can't even read the color. Okay. I just can't remember what the commands, right, here we go. I've got a version of this stuff installed. I can't remember if I've got everything working on here, so I'm gonna
Alan Madsen says download the page to your project folder.
I've got it listed, I've got it somewhere. Right, Turner called without an active exception. Okay, it didn't like me doing lib camera on it, maybe because it's not installed properly on here, which is quite possible. So let me go and install it, or maybe it's just not even set up properly. It could just be all the old drivers. So let me just reinstall. Just going through all the steps from the page.
Big says sleep time, good night, Cian.
Catch you later, Quixotic Geek. Thanks for joining. I hope you're well. Sorry I haven't chatted with you. Sorry, I've just been kind of... Yep. Oh, this is using Buster, not Bullseye. I think I need to be running Bullseye to get this working. Ah. Thanks, Johnny. Colonnade did logo UK. There's no UK logo, sorry. I think it's almost coffee time. Oh, I've been going for over 2 hours. Wow. Did not expect that. I will have to stop soon because I need to get to the new space because I've got the builder coming. I need to do a lot more work on the logo. I know that. I know I do. I just... Yeah. Time. It's all about time. Yeah, I don't know if... but they recommend you need to be on bullseye. Like, it might work. Yes. Bye. If you were not streaming material, I wouldn't have been able to... Oh, hey, James! That's true. Well, I'm glad I'm streaming for longer to get to say hello to you. Hello, James. How are you? What was that click? Oh, that's the camera. Right, I forgot the camera clicks. Clickety clicks. Okay. What's the end with the builder at the unexpected space? Quoting on, discussing and quoting on doing the ceiling over the open area next to the mezzanine. So for the to be able to air condition and heat the bottom section. I need to get that solved before I can get the electrical work in and ooh, what just happened there? And the air conditioning in. Okay, so let's try this again. I don't need to be in there. Okay.
Cable tie says, Alex, I'll turn off save my life.
Yeah, that didn't work. Are you going to put it? No, I'm not. I'm deliberately not doing load bearing on the ceiling. Why did that? Where's the last command? Oh, right, I haven't finished yet. Because I need a permit to do that. So it's deliberately not going to be load bearing. So is what something Sion made online or whatever? Yeah, so it's just false work. It's going to be enough to hold a 45, 50 kilo, the fan part of the AC. The condenser is going to be on the actual roof of the factory, and then all my power cables and air and exhaust and ducting and everything else will be on the roof, and it'll be insulated as well. Probably plaster on the bottom. Don't know yet. Just enough that I can isolate and hold that. I don't need permits for that. What are you asking about, Dodgy? Something works in Python. What? You don't have fire suppression sprinklers in the new space, do you? So you'll need to add them. Well, yeah, there isn't any, and that's interesting because they need to be by law. Just like there needs to be a... Oh, right, yeah, that's just something I've got running in Python. There also needs to be a manhole in the roof, in the ceiling, in the warehouse roof to get up onto the roof, and there isn't one, which is also interesting. Hang on, I need to just check my boot.config. Well, actually, before I do, maybe it's the rest of it is already still working. So let me just try doing this again. But I'm going to have to stop in a few minutes. I'm very sorry, folks. Paste. Oh, click. Here we go. Okay, so the camera is working. It's not in autofocus mode. But let's get a... Yep, whatever. Let's put a board under. Okay, it's upside down. I wanted to see, just because remember I didn't have enough light before, so I wanted to see if it was yeah, it's going to be a timber. It's going to be timber beams, yellow tone on the top, plaster on the bottom. This is not an older building. It's only 4 years old or 5 years old. So I don't know how they got away with doing that. Let me see if I can just get I want to get the autofocus one. Oh, I just need to add dash autofocus, I think. Dash autofocus. There we go. Okay. Cool. I think everything here commercial is metal. There, you can do metal here. It's just, even though timber is really expensive right now, metal is still more expensive. There's no ladder access at all. The aircon guy went around the whole building. None of them. There's 17, 18 and 19. I'm 18. None of them. There's no. He needs to provide his own ladders. So my aircon stuff is ready. I mean, I've given the go ahead to the guy, except he can't order yet until the ceiling's done. I'm still working with my Sparky on optimizing what I'm going to put in to reduce the costs. And the ceiling is the one thing. I've got the stud wall built upstairs, ready to go. Ceiling, and then partitioning off the whatever you want to call it, the balustrade on the mezzanine, blocking that all off.
Who says who does your network wiring?
I'm going to do it myself probably this time to save money, because I'm dramatically overspending right now, which is really frustrating. Like the ceiling has tipped me over the edge a lot, so I'm probably going to do all my own network cabling and terminating and stuff, which is probably a bad idea. I am EMI testing specifically, not really, but yeah, I don't want to use that front office, because then I have to put computers and other things in there to do it, like for testing. Anyway, but I'm isolating. So my network cable is going to be obviously shielded and not run with the power, and I've got a one power circuit upstairs for my test gear that is on a completely isolated circuit, that again, all the cabling is not running with the rest of it. It's all completely separate. And then yeah, it's a problem for future Xeon. And then the rest, yeah, there's only so much I can do. Like, I don't have an unlimited budget, right? I don't even have a budget. That's the point. Like, this is going to cost what it's going to cost, but I have to be careful. Like, I just, at some point, I'm going to go out of business, right? Doing this, I have no choice. Like, if you saw the state of this, anyway, the lighting. So I don't know if that's, I can't remember if that's full brightness or not. I'm curious, but either way, there's definitely enough light, I think, to capture. That was not full resolution though. I want to grab a still of it and see what happens. I don't know what this command not found is, but well, maybe that's in the wrong spot. What just happened then? Still capture image received. I just want to see if 64 mp.jpg, where would it have written to? I'll probably in there, 64 mp.jpg. How do I make it fit? No, original size. Here we go. Whoa. So I just want to see what the clarity is. That's not too bad.
Fire developer says full resolution needs 8 GB RAM, plus a change in a config file.
Yeah, I know. So here's the thing, right? So from the center of the image, everything's nicely in focus. So I can see here that cap possibly needs to be looked at. But as soon as you go to the periphery, go to the edges, everything's out of focus, right? So
Alan Madsen says, can't you do all the mounting for the power but let the spark check it? We can do that in Denmark to save money.
Possibly, but they need cranes, you know, like, and what, I'm just going to let them do it. It's not my expertise, and I can't even get the work done I need to get done right now. Hello, Adesh. So yeah, and you can look at the perspective shift on it, right? So that's why I can't use, like, whatever happens, I'd have to be capturing from the center of where the camera is. Yeah, the Sparky comes down. He's got, like, you know, there's two of them and an apprentice, and they've got, yeah, just let them do it. So that's not full resolution, by the way. I'm curious to know why is it not? I'm going to do a full res one and see what happens. If I've got the setting correct that lets me do it, we'll see. And some extra lighting wouldn't hurt. Error, Raspberry Pi failed to allocate buffers. Right. I haven't set up the buffers on this one yet. I need to do that as well. Christian. Can you somehow set the amount the image uses? What do you mean set the amount? I can, no, I need to go and change some settings in the boot.ini, that's all. But in the config.txt, I just haven't done it yet. I just want to make sure that the lighting works, that the, oh, you know what I should check? It's all going to be commented out. Let me think, sound. Pi at local. Let me see if I can connect to it. It's gonna have to update. It's been a while. I want to see if I can get the motor drivers to kick in and make sure that's still working. I can deconvolve it, but I can't unblur the blurred pixels, so it won't really help me. Hey, Agim. So yeah, the idea is the main camera will be for detecting what the PCB, detecting there's a PCB there. Thanks, mate. Hey, Wagon Loads. I think it'll be nice. It'll be great. Maybe. Once it's done. Yeah, so the idea is that the main camera detects the board coming in, right? Controls the conveyor, stops the conveyor, then captures an image of the board, works out where it is, right? Gets all the coordinates and detects what board it is, right? So in this case, it'll detect it's a Feather S3 panel, and then it'll move the XY gantry around and use the global shutter camera to capture the rest of the stuff, to do the actual inspection. Okay, let's see if this won't break it. I want to turn the motion stuff back on. And what have I done with the I don't remember where I was up to with the motion controller stuff. This may work, may not work. This might break something, may not break something. Oh, it moved. Okay, so the motion stuff is working. that's all I told it to do. Does it need fiducials to identify the board placement? No. Print a test grid to see how much. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Izzy, because I again, it's for board detection. It's for panel detection. You'll see. I had a lot of this stuff working, but I've ripped it out. It was all for the other camera. So I haven't got this camera integrated right now, which is why it's showing here. It's detecting movement, but there's no picture. And it won't detect movement because it's not using this camera. It's still trying to use the old camera that I had, the USB based one. So I still have to integrate that. And I need to set up the limit switches. But the problem is, I'm going to move this camera. Sorry, I'll try to hold it still. The problem I've got is when I replaced. Oh, this is powered. Let me just unpower it. Okay, no, they're locked. Excellent. Let me just 1 second. Turn off the lights as well. Okay. The problem is that when I put the new 10x10 extrusion, when I redesigned this section here recently, I've added some flex. A bit hard to see, but there's some flex in here now where that's staying still and this isn't. I need to redesign these sections again. But what I'd like to do is redesign all of this, maybe with thinner extrusion. This is quite heavy, but maybe it needs the weight to be able to move around quickly. What I need to do is find out how fast I can move this head around, right, to do detection, and how much I can capture. Like the faster I can move this head around, then I can, using the global shutter, I could, maybe piece together a much better image. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff to work out still. I know heavy's good, but this is also quite a difficult thing to put together. The whole build, like the way the lights are integrated and everything else, is quite awkward. I definitely want to streamline how it all works when I redesign it. Open a new window. Chris posted. Is that the deconvol out of focus deblur filter? Yeah, I still don't think that's what I want to be using. I once again. So any manipulation I need to do on the periphery is going to totally affect how I'm detecting stuff. Yeah. My idea of doing a single camera only version of this, I just don't think it's going to work. I definitely don't think it's going to work for a wide range of use cases, especially as my panels get bigger. So right now, that's the size of a Feather S3 panel. My plan, once I have my new production line set up, right, is that the panel is going to be this long by this wide. So suddenly I have to capture that big, which is a completely different, like, there's no way I'll be correcting periphery on that, even if I knew what the lens was, Chris. Like, it's going to be way too big. I need to be able to move around the board to do what I need to do. So might as well use the gantry for that. Catch you later, James. Have a good sleep. Yeah, stationary parts should be heavy and the moving parts should be lightweight, which is why I redesigned this whole top section and made it, you know, less than half as heavy as it was before. But I've also introduced some flex in it, which is just not good. I need to remove that. How do you detect which board is under the camera? You have some unique marker or something matching. No, it just does image detection based on what it's captured before. Same applies to moving camera as well. You'll want to normalize the image. Right, but the moving camera is only capturing a very small area directly under it, and it's a global shutter, which means I can move it around fast, and I can even stitch things together. Like I could be moving across and up and across and up and across and stitch something from a much smaller area. Stitching nearly identical pictures may be a lot of pain. Remember that every PCB looks exactly like others. No, it doesn't. What? But yeah, there's a lot of image manipulation that has to be done. I get that. I know that. I've already got a whole bunch in there. And, you know, like even just doing the board detection and identification is just, it's very processor hungry to do that. So yeah. Anyway, I have to wrap. Almost fell off my chair. I have to wrap this up, folks. I got to get to the new place. I'm glad the new board works and solved the lighting thing, and I can now get back to tinkering with code and getting the new camera integrated and getting my old system that it wasn't working, but my old system that was further along than what you're seeing right now, I need to get back to that point so I can continue, and that requires me integrating the new camera now, which is obviously using lib camera, which is a bit different. Hey Tony, hi and bye. Thanks Chris. Hey Frank. I'm gonna chat with you. I'll give you a call or ping you a bit later, Frank, and chat with you about something Sparky related. Yeah, but anyway, thank you all. I appreciate you sticking around for this long, and I'm sorry it was just a bit of a clutter craziness today. Yeah. Hopefully some stage soon I'll be able to make some more progress on this. Fingers crossed. But for now, it's going to go back on the shelf. Stay frosty. Yeah, exactly. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you. Thank heaps. Thanks for all the super chats. Really appreciate it. All of you. It was amazing. Very generous. Okay. Off I go. I'm going. This time, for real.
LGRFBS says goodbye.
Goodbye.